Taurus, before we get into your reading, I just want to give you guys a heads up that I had to re-upload this video. Actually, the old video was uploaded in error. Yes, this title is the same. Your reading is about a fire sign, but I had to re-upload the new video. So my apologies for that old video, but now let's look into your new video. Thanks, guys, for understanding, and talk to you soon. Hi, Taurus. This is Just with your April 5th weekly general read. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. So, Taurus, you have money coming in. You definitely have money coming in, and it may be unexpected. Okay. Definitely, you guys have, you're very magical right now. So be very intent on what you're thinking, how you're feeling, everything around you, because you're going to manifest quite a bit. So make it work and make it count, because this energy doesn't stay around all the time. So I definitely see you being able to kind of make some things happen at this time. You do have unexpected money, people being more generous to you. Now, this could go both ways. For some of you, you may have to be generous to others, but I do feel money is coming to you unexpectedly. And this is a karmic reward when this money comes into you guys. There may have been a fight, fallout that's still very difficult to overcome. Someone even could be using your anger or frustrations against you, making it bigger than what it is. You may have been very valid in how you felt and how you reacted, but someone could be using that against you. If you are employed, I see you wanting to leave, but then having to wait. Or some of you have left, but now you're waiting for, last dividends, income, checks, and that sort of thing. So I do see a pending move or transition to finally close a door with a job that you've worked at or are working at. You don't trust the people that you work with. I said the two of you, so it may be someone specific at your job that you don't trust, or overall, you are kind of moving past this, and you just want to be done with it completely. It's almost like, we can't salvage this. I think the best thing to do is to just cut my losses and be gone. For some of you, if you're having a difficulty moving past this, then you go into that unemployment category. If you've left a job or been let go from a job, you have to start looking and possibly making some big adjustments. I know it's really scary for Tauruses to try to make drastic changes unless, you have some other influences that you gravitate to change and, just changes and adapting to different things. But money is running low. If you're unemployed, money is running pretty low. It's just not enough, and it's not going to make it. So some of you are going to have to make a drastic change, move, relocate, so that you can let some burdens down. You may have to make some adjustments in your home, people that aren't paying their way, that sort of thing. So it's almost like I have to disconnect from things that are bringing me down, or make some drastic changes to see an improvement, is what I see here. Self-employed, wow. Amazing, amazing. And there's more where that came from. You guys have found your formula. You found your niche. You found your thing. And now you know how it all works. If you were confused before, you're not anymore. You now know exactly how this business works, how your business works, how to get the best out of it. And you're getting a lot of attention right now. So enjoy, Taurus. Enjoy it all, because it's all coming for you now. If you are self-employed, you can finally take a break eventually. If not now, probably during Gemini season. Your birthday season or Gemini season is when you're going to say, okay, enough already. I'm going to take me a break. I'm going to take a vacation. I'm going to take some time. For some of you, you may be going at it alone. And if you have a business partner, deciding to do it on your own. And it's almost like instantaneous. You'll see success. It's almost like you're getting confirmation that the decision that you made was a great one for you, because no one can do it like you can. So might as well do it alone, right? You keep all the money to yourself. Okay, so I feel like you have a lot of love, happiness in your heart right now. You're feeling very stable. There's someone that you don't trust, as I mentioned before. And even though the two of you may settle things, okay, fine, it's fine, whatever, you just want it to be done. Someone just wants it to be done. It's a struggle if you are trying to mend fences with another person. It's a struggle because you can cut the tension with a knife. You can, so it's a lot of tension. It's a lot of ill feelings here. It's a lot of resentment. It's a lot of hurt feelings. That seems to continue to fester, and you're feeling more and more prone or apt to just go at it alone. And this is on every level of your life to some extent. Like, you know what? I don't need this anymore. I don't need any of you. The kids, none of you. I just, I just want to be alone. So some of you just like, I can't keep this up. And probably by the end of this week, you can't keep it up. You can't keep up the facade of trying to make things okay. You can't keep up the, the fighting of all of it. Like there's something that some of you may just say, I can't keep up. And if it's not you, it'll be someone around you. Home life looks good. It looks like you're, again, mending fences in the home and putting whatever heartbreak, pain, or deception, as we can see, probably trying to put it behind you. It's going to be easier said than done. This may take a while. It may take another 2 months up to 2 years before you can finally find a resolve and calm. Your house may be completely shaken up. For some of you, again, moving, trying to find a new place could be a bit of a challenge for you here, because now you're down to one, or just the two of you are trying to do it, which is only one of you because the other person may be MIA or away. So everything kind of falls on you, and you may feel a bit out of balance when it comes to home life and making some home adjustments, but you'll be okay. Love. Who is this fire sign? I think that's what I'm going to tag this if anything else better comes to me. But who is this fire sign? You have a fire sign that is really making a big mess of things for you. Singles, I feel like couples too. If you're dealing with a fire sign, this is deals with you too. But I'll get to you guys in a minute. This fire sign for you singles here has been very disruptive. It's just leeching onto you singles, and it seems like you're not able to fully move past it because you're still dealing with an old person. I get a fire sign energy person here who could be a literal Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, or someone who's very bold and bodent and feels that they can come and go whenever they feel like, and it has kind of shook you up for quite a bit. So there's that. I do feel people coming to you. There's new opportunities for you single Tauruses out there, and people who are going to be very generous, caring, kind, all the things that you know you deserve. But you've got to settle some issue with a fire sign first. You've got to, because this new stuff that's going to come in, either you're going to be juggling. Okay, I'm sorry guys, my recording just stopped, but what I was saying is you're going to have to decide whether or not you're going to make things work with this person. You have some unfinished business with them. This ex, are you going to deal with an ex and let them keep coming back and forth into your life, singles? Or are you going to take this new offer that's going to come your way? If not now, by June, July time, even down to Virgo season, September, for others of you, that something new is going to come in. But if you still have this ex kind of taking up space in your heart and in your life, it's going to make it very difficult for you to kind of move on to something new that looks very, very promising. Your ex is kind of letting you go. Finally, they're accepting that this is over. For some of you, they've blocked you or you've blocked them, but there's definitely no communication here anymore with an ex, so they're letting you go. Now let's get into Taurus single ladies. You've been taking a break. You've healed your heart and you feel very stable at this time. Some of you are willing to, you're at double-sided here. Some of you have one foot in the past and one foot in the present. You know what you want, you know what you can offer, but you've got to completely close the door to the past. Some of you, it's not even your fault. This person just continues to come back and forth into your life, but that is going to come to an end. It may be in one of those seasons that I've mentioned before. Taurus, your own season, Virgo season, may even happen in Scorpio season, or even in Libra season, but there's an ending that's coming here and you're elevating, you're stepping up. These aren't showing cards of someone who is meeting someone right away. For some of you, if you're getting to know someone, just take your time as you are known to do, because this can definitely evolve into something more committed and taking it to the next level. The issue here is that there may be distant between the two of you, and it could have a lot to do with work, career, even school. Someone's away at school, that sort of thing. And I get, for a small percentage of you, there could be a difference in culture where communications is a huge barrier between the two of you, right? But overall, Taurus women are evolving, letting the past go, feeling very stable and comfortable in the place that they're in right now. There may be, again, like I said, some chemistry with someone that you have, but you know that there's a little too much deception to keep going on this way. So some of you are cutting your losses and evolving and moving past. past situations and welcoming something new and more on your level. Taurus single men, you may have had a lot of options, more than what you know to do with, and very confused about what do you move forward with? Who do you move forward with? I feel like you have a woman who may have placed an ultimatum on your hands. Who gives a Taurus an ultimatum? What? I'm sorry. That's a sure way. If they don't say anything right away, they'll show you better than they can tell you. Right, Tauruses? Someone may have given you an ultimatum to which you may have showed them, oh, well, that's okay. Well, that's time for me to go. She regrets it. She does regret it. So if there's a woman out there that may have given you an ultimatum, she regrets it because it looks like you've left her. You're letting past situations go as well, men, and you are looking toward your ultimate happiness. You know it's out there. For some of you men, it's going to come out of the blue. Out of the blue. Out of the blue. Some of you men, the happiness is in the refrigerator. It's in the supermarket someplace. You want to eat and drink and all the things. You know Tauruses love to eat. So for some of you, there is that. But I see men are walking away from someone who they didn't emotionally manipulate you. They didn't make you feel sorry to stay in the relationship. She just loves you. She can't help it. She loves you. Then you have another woman here who was very stern. And this could have all been one woman who used every tactic in the book to try to keep you. And if there were two women, one was stern and gave you an ultimatum. The other person tried to keep you around by that love connection to which neither one seemed to have worked. You know what you want. And you're only going to tolerate the people who know how to stay in their place. And if they can't, then, well, another one bites the dust. Couples, I see that you guys have been waiting to try to rectify the situation. When I tell you, I just feel the tension. It's not even so much coming off the cards as much as I'm feeling tension in this relationship. And it looks like things are starting to work out between the two of you. Someone lying. We do see the deception card here, right? And then there is that good old Ace of Swords in the challenge position. So honesty, truth, is a challenge. Cutting someone out and moving on is also a challenge. You guys aren't necessarily ready to completely disconnect. And this is a significant relationship, so I can understand that. It looks like the two of you have been through a lot, up and down, up and down. We're good today, not so great tomorrow. Okay, we'll work it out. I don't trust you. This is not going to work. That's it. No, we're going to move past this. I'm just going to let it go. No, I'm going to let it go. No, I don't. What are you up to? So it's a lot going on here between the two of you. And I feel like for some of you, you either may feel like you're being manipulated or you may have to manipulate the situation for a time. Divorce, separation, breakup is on the table here, even though the two of you may be holding back. I see Libra, Scorpio, and Taurus. Libra, Scorpio, another Taurus, and Leo's very prominent here. But of course, we know it could be any sign. You have Gemini, it could be any sign here. And so you guys are going to hold off. If you guys were talking about a separation, a breakup, and all of that stuff, and you were really adamant that this isn't going to work out, well, it's not going to happen. This divorce, this breakup, this all of the things, it's not happening just yet. It's not happening right now at all. You guys have to go through another trial period with one another to see if this is going to kind of work itself out and you can start anew, or is it gone for good? That's what it looks like to me here, okay? Your person may feel ecstatic that they've saved this relationship or that you're trying to woo them back, right? Or you're accepting their wooing you back. They're happy. They feel like, okay, everything is going to work out. But why? Why are the secrets there? Why is there such a miss in communication and being honest in communication here? It's what it looks like to me. Someone needs to get down to the bottom of it. And it's going to happen. Karmically, all the things are going to come out, or even more things are going to come out in a divine time. So if any of you are interested in the extended and want to look further into the future and all the other areas that we focus on, click the link in the description box below there. You'll find all the details of what we go over. You can also find the 2021 Taurus yearly and the link to my website to set up a personal reading. Otherwise, if you are new to this channel, welcome and subscribe because I'll be back very soon with another one. Take care, Taurus.